Nagbabalik po uli ang Rotary in Action and it's now time for our Governor's Corner kung saan ay kikilalanan natin ang ating featured Rotarian of the Night at ang kanilang kwentong nagsasad ng kanilang proyekto. Pero bago ko po ipakilala ang panahon natin gabi, please watch this muna.
Interact is a Rotary-sponsored service club for young people ages 14 to 18. The program gives young people an opportunity to participate in fun, meaningful service projects while developing leadership skills and meeting new friends. Through service activities, interactors learn the importance of developing leadership skills and personal integrity, demonstrating helpfulness and respect for others, and advancing international understanding and goodwill. This Rotary year, the interactors from Interact Club of Institute of Technical Education College East in Singapore once again visited the Philippines. Their trip was hosted by the Rotary Club of Loyola Heights District 3780. The trip is called Overseas Community Service Trip. This trip has been divided into two parts: community service and international understanding.
Let us welcome our guest for tonight, si Rotarian Kontantine Constantino. Wow! The club secretary and president-elect of RC Rotary Club of Loyola Heights. Kaibigan ko to, PE. Yes. Can I call you PE, yes, Constantine?
Yes.
And bumati ka muna bago tayo mag-discuss.
Magandang gabi po sa lahat. At kinagagalak ko po maging guest dito sa Rotary in Action.
So this is your first time to
Yes, this is my first time.
us?
Yes, sir.
You're most welcome.
Thank
Anytime,
you.
even after this, no?
Yes.
And I heard you have a joint project which you have been undertaking for the past 8 years already.
Yes.
And can you tell us about this?
This is with the partnership with the I.T.E College East of Interact Club of Singapore. They've been going here for the past 8 years, doing immersion, helping our less fortunate brothers and sisters.
Specifically, what kind of project is this?
They've been helping sa housing in our housing project, and of course educating the youth, helping them, bringing them some assistance like books and needed materials for school.
So they have been coming here for the past 8 years already.
Yes.
More or less, how many persons are this?
Usually they come here between 30 to 40 students.
Wow.
With 3 to 4 teachers that will assist
That's
them.
a lot of expense also on their part.
This project, sir, is sponsored by their government.
So, firstly, I want to ask, how did you, in the first place, able to have this joint project with them? How did it start?
Yes, it started with the sisterhood. With the Rotary Club of Singapore. And then they've asked us if we could help
way
them.
back probably 2007, 2008?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We were asked if we could help the students do some immersion here. Because we know that Singapore is a very...
So they were the ones who contacted you?
Yes.
Okay.
So they heard of our projects. So they were interested that if they could help our countrymen. So we welcome them every year.
Wow. So right now, how many Interact members are here now?
The interactors that are here are 30, all of them, 23 girls and 7 boys.
And your club, the Rotary Club of Loyola, is the lone host
Yes, we
of
are.
this,
Yes.
Interact members right
Yes.
now. And since they arrived, sabi mo, last September 24, what have you been doing so far?
Well, the highlight of their trip is the Distas, the Interact Distas.
So, the distance of our district?
Yes, of our district. They attended that and they participated, and they gave a cultural show so that they can partake. They can show them some of the culture of Singapore.
Constantine, I'm just curious, no? since they have been coming here on a yearly basis, is there any reciprocity on your part? Meaning, do you go there also on a year-to-year basis for the past 8 years also?
Not really year to year,
Okay.
but you know, when some of our club members visit Singapore, they make it a point to drop by I.T.E College East, and then they would show us their facility, their school.
Of course, you're always most welcome.
Yes, we are welcome too when we go to Singapore.
I heard that the name of your trip is Overseas Community Service Trip, and it was told that it was divided into 2 parts. Can you tell us, Constantine, about this?
Yes. It's divided in 2 parts. One is social, which means they get to interact with some of the students in PSBA and JP Laurel High School
In Quezon City?
in Quezon City. So that they will know how it feels to be a student here, and they will they will also tell them how it feels to be a student in Singapore.
So variety.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the second part is the helping community. So they visit
I think that's the most important part.
Yes, that's one of their trust in this trip is to go to our countrymen, our projects, and help them and give them.
Particularly us, that should be our main trust, no?
Yes.
Where have you taken these kids of Inter Club of Singapore, and what activities have they embarked on this trip, aside from those that you have just said?
We brought them to Betis, Pampanga, where we have a community that we sponsored. It's the Santiago de Apostol community.
When you say Betis, it rings a bell. Hindi ba ito yung mga furnitures?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
These are the Lahar victims that lost their houses. So we built a community in Betis, Pampanga. We call it Santiago de Apostol, which houses now 80 families.
At whose expense was that?
We have a joint project with Ireland, RC Ireland.
So, a particular so would cost how much then?
It's around 75 a house.
Okay.
And that
enough
is a
for
duplex.
Good enough for 2 families?
2 families, 30 square meters. They have 2 bedrooms. And a kitchen in the sala.
So, is it times 2? 80? So, is it...
No, the
it's
whole
80, the whole
house.
So, 80 families.
Now, this year, we're gonna start with 100 houses.
Wow.
So,
What
we'll
a worthwhile
building...
project you...
Yes.
You just did, no?
This is together with the RC Ireland. So...
Ireland?
Ireland, yes. So,
Okay.
the 75 is half the cost of the house. If we put up together half of the cost, they will sponsor the other half.
Wow.
So all we need is half.
So at least we've been serving our
Yes,
kababayan,
yes.
especially
So,
those people who've been
Victim.
devastated.
Yeah. So they have they will have a house to call their own, and they can start their new life.
So during your visit in Betis, Pampanga, what in particular were the
Interactors.
doing?
Yes, the interactors. You see, not a lot of people visit them. So they feel that they were neglected, or so now.
So timely.
Now that we brought the interactors, they had spent time with the kids, giving them some games, some prizes, and then before leaving, we gave each houses some health packs.
Nice.
Some blankets,
nice.
some medicine.
At least there's the hope is there.
Yes, to give them hope.
That there are still people who care.
Yes. The other activities that they attended was the Batino Special Ed Public
What about
School.
this?
These are the deaf, the mute,
Okay.
the mentally
This Interclub
disabled.
of Singapore also.
Yeah, they visited them.
Okay.
They taught them some how to draw.
But you know what? With this experience, I think more help coming from them will pour out.
Yes. Every
At
year
least in actuarial, they see the real score.
they are planning, like in Betis, Pampanga, they're planning to sponsor some houses. Because the interactors, they come here. The government provide them their trip here, but their expenses they have to
They
put
can afford it. Yeah.
But their expenses, the one they give out, they have to do some they have to gather the money from
So they
their
did-
own initiative.
Fundings.
Fundings,
probably.
yeah. They have
I think
some
they won't be
projects.
having problems sourcing of funds, you know?
Yeah,
Knowing Singapore,
so
no? Especially the
they,
people. They're all
uh,
industrious.
Yes. They do
Yeah.
programs and
But I'm quite thankful even without meeting them in person. I want to say, I want to acknowledge the efforts being
Yeah.
undertaken by them in giving importance to our
Yes.
less fortunate Filipino brothers, no?
We in the Rotary Club of Loyal Heights, we thank them very much, and we always welcome them.
And
with
we
open
share your acknowledgement for that also.
Yeah.
The Rotary in Action show as well as the Rotary Club of Kamuning are joining you in that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So anything that you would want to say before we?
Well, we would like to thank the I.T.E East College East Interact Club for coming over and helping a lot of our countrymen, and I know they are coming back.
They are always welcome.
Yes,
to come.
they are always welcome, and we would always accompany them.
And
We would always.
Sayang now I could have met them tonight.
Yes,
no?
yes.
If not for the traffic
Unfortunately,
mess.
yes.
But then sabi nga nila, there would be a second time.
Yes.
And since you
I am
just
the-
said that on a year-to-year basis they come over and
Since I am the president-elect, sir, I will bring you.
Yeah, of course.
I will
You're
bring
always
them to
welcome.
you.
Anyway, thank you very much once again, President-elect Constantine.
Yes.
I hope to see you again
Yes.
here in our show.
Thank you, sir.
And mga kasambahay, yan po ang aming kabuuan ng ating Governor's Corner ngayong gabi. Susunod po ang ating billboards and announcements sa pagbabalik ng Rotary in Action.